All right, got it. Yay! We're
We live.
live. Lewis is live from
Puerto Rico.
Woo! I don't really know where I am, actually.
You're
It's
in your
okay.
RV, but where you don't know?
I don't know. I just pulled over. I'm somewhere between Sam Rayburn and our house.
So you have no
I
clue.
left our house at 10:30 last night, and I drove down here to look at a property, and now I'm headed back home. And my daughter got 2 puppies to take home with her as a souvenir that we found on the side of the road. So we have free puppies for anybody. They're cute as can be. So please help me out. I love residual income and revenue share because it gives us the freedom to do what we want, when we want, where we want, with whom we want. But I don't want those whoms to be 2 puppies. So help a sister out.
You got to get rid of the puppies, huh?
Got to get rid of the puppies because this whole reload thing is like growing. So
It is taking off. It is really, really taking. We had a really good meeting yesterday. A lot of people on the call, and
dude,
it's just taking off. And now I just know that it's just going to get really, really crazy quick. So
well, I noticed Scott Lewis was on the call, Rob Flick were on the call. They were both on the call. You, David. So there's some really big loan officer teams coming on board.
Oh yeah, we've been talking to several 110, 120 million dollar producers that are talking to us that are going to be coming on board. Those are huge. I mean, those are huge numbers. We're not talking about an LO that does 12 million or 24 million, which is the average.
I don't even know how many transactions that is, but what that means is that somebody's going to have some legit rev share coming up here pretty soon, which is amazing. So we've got loan officers who are bringing on brokerages. We have realtors who are bringing on these massive loan teams. Like it's the opportunity for explosion at Relo makes it worth going out and getting licensed.
Your husband's calling me on the other line. Should I answer or should I let him go?
Oh yeah, answer. Put on speaker.
We're live. I have Bettina and we're live on Facebook.
We're
What's
doing
your
our
question?
Relo Zoom.
We're doing the Relo Zoom.
Oh, well, it was about us. It's about Bettina and I.
Oh, we need to buy a house.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. We'll handle that afterwards. But we'll take care of it.
Yeah. That's all right. That's why he's calling, because I need to get pre-approved and I want to know, like.
Good timing, Juan.
So we're trying to buy a house. Well, we're looking at a house. I thought I wanted that house and I looked at it and it's got a lot of erosion, so it's not going to work. But listen, we're aggressively looking and you're our loan guy. So
thank you.
Please,
I appreciate that.
I need you to just make sure that we are not doing all this work and then turns out that, some weird thing, we can't buy a house.
That I don't believe. Good news today is that some of the COVID restrictions for self-employed, some of them were reduced. Some of them were, not all of them, but a lot of stuff that they were doing for COVID is starting to get reduced.
Like what? What were they doing that they're changed?
Well, before you'd have to show so many months of bank statements as a self-employed borrower. You still had to do it, and all that. I mean, it was really, really getting complicated, and even employed. So now they've reduced the bank statement thing. They've reduced they haven't reduced everything yet, but they reduced some of the criteria.
It's like just 3 months instead of like 8 months or something, 2?
Well, it was like you were having to prove, your P&L basically,
Well,
so now
you have my P&L for year to date as of last month. You've got 3 months bank statements. You've got all my mortgage history. You got it all.
We just gotta make sure you're ready. You're ready to pull the trigger. No,
I'm ready. I know. So get me through that. If you can make me PYT.
We could.
Is that the right? Is that PYT? Is that the right? What does that stand for again?
Protect
PYT?
your transaction.
Protect your transaction.
So you get PYT, then when you put an offer and you get an actual guarantee letter from the underwriter showing that you've been completely credit approved. And the only thing it's subject to is appraisal and title.
You know why I love that idea? I feel like if I offer that to a listing agent, it'll be so easy for them to want to come to use AmeriFirst.
Well,
because
and-
nobody else offers that. And it's like a security. The fact that we can have that conversation with them is huge. Like,
Yeah.
and just say, hey, this is the deal. I'm going through this. Because I believe in it. I swear I want everybody to lean on our story. I'm so stinking excited. By the way, my daughter and those puppies are really cute. Please, somebody find somebody who wants puppies.
What do they look like? Let's see a puppy. Show them. You gotta show the puppies. Are you allowed to show puppies on? Oh, I think.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we're going outside. Oh, wait a minute. I want to see the background. Let's see the
Can you
puppy.
see?
I don't know what kind of puppies they are. What
I
are
don't
they?
know.
I thought they were alive at first before I would, but they're not.
I don't know. I have no idea, but they're really cute. They're really sweet. And all they do is follow Ava around. Can you shut the door? Please?
That's
Thank
what happens now. You got new puppies.
you. Shush your mouth. Huh?
No.
No, we cannot keep them. No, they have to stay outside until I start driving in. Then they go in the shower.
People gonna be watching.
That's
They're
what
like,
I've done.
what are these
This is-
people talking about?
Hey, this is what residual income does to you.
It messes you all up.
Messes you all up. You wind up in places like Puerto Rico. So you know what happened like 6 years ago? I don't know if you saw my Facebook thing, but I was like, my whole thing has been freedom, 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 freedom. Because I remember listening to Rob Flick do his, share his presentation when we met him, and he's talking about, I want freedom to do what I want, freedom to do what I want, when I want, where I want, with whom I want, right? And
Yeah, that's right.
the word that stuck with my head was freedom, but that is actually the definition for success.
It is.
So it's like, oh, it's not freedom I want that is the version of success I want, because our industry teaches us that we just have to grind it out. But on the flip side is, when you have this residual income, right? If you're gonna
That's
grind it
twisted.
out, yeah, you get to grind it out kind of more for you,
That's right.
right?
And you get to hang out with the people you want to hang out with.
I know.
That's the
So,
cool one. That is the
I
cool
love, and
So
you know,
when are
through
you
the,
coming to visit? I've been waiting.
I know my room is ready.
Yeah, it
So
is.
that's what's
Is it-
exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, but seriously, so the reload program, do you know what I've noticed?
Tell
You're
me.
getting a lot of new relationship introductions with
Well,
realtors
I'm meeting LOs that I would have never met before.
and
even Dave
realtors.
was talking about that yesterday. That it's and I mean, I met a broker from Kansas that, she has 100 and something agents. She's super excited about it. Her husband looked at it and they're like, we're doing this. And they're like, this is going to solve our marketing dollar problems for our whole brokerage. She goes,
Wow.
if we run everything through this, she goes, all of a sudden, she goes, if we do 20 deals a month through this, she was looking at the numbers. She's like, this isn't even at $1,000 a file. That's $20,000 that they have now for marketing. There's no MSA. There's nothing out there that's going to do that for a brokerage that has 110 agents.
Right. Oh man,
Maybe
that's
3 to 5 grand,
fantastic.
maybe. So she sees the possibility, and that's just an average $200,000 loan amount, not using the national average of 350. She was just blown away. She's like, this can really make a big difference. Huge, huge difference.
Wow.
So she was really, really excited about it. So
Oh,
but we're-
we need
Go
to
ahead.
reach out to our broker friend in Virginia.
yes, we do, because we need to have somebody, and we shouldn't be talking about this here, but we need to have somebody, because we're licensed in Virginia now, our branch is, so that's good. But we got to get him somebody.
Oh.
There. We got to get somebody there.
Okay, you got his number?
Yeah, but let's not talk about
Somebody.
it. Let's keep it.
Okay, I'm just really excited because this is such a great opportunity. You know how it goes? Here, I'm starting to figure this out, right? I don't know, but it's kind of like it starts real slow and then it goes like a hockey stick, and it goes like whoa, like that. And all you need is like one person. And we visited with somebody the other day. He's not even a realtor or a loan officer. He was like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. And then he's like, oh, 20 hours. Like, do I have to go in a class? I'm like, no, it's online. He's like, it's online. Like, this is so, for him, he's like, this is a no brainer.
Yeah, Dave McMillan was talking about a gentleman that sold his company for $20 million, and he was in insurance, sold his company. He saw Relo and said, oh my God, I can make a lot more money with Relo than I can with my old business that I built and sold for $20 million. So it just blew him away. He's like, wow, this is an opportunity for someone to really create massive passive residual income in the loan industry. So he was just like blown away. And he says, and I'm helping real estate agents empower them to help them grow. That's right. The best part. The best part is that we're empowering our agents to be able to create, that synergy, not only with an loan officer, but also to help them with marketing dollars or pay the rent, whatever the case may be. I don't know. There's so many different things going on right now. But right now with Redfin and Open Door and all these companies taking away the listings away from people, they're just cutting into the commission on the realtor and opening their own mortgage companies on top of that too. Open Door opened a mortgage company. Think about it. They're not that great. They got 2.2 stars online, but what I'm saying is they're trying to get into the loan officer's pocket and they're trying to get into the realtor's pocket, both of them. And Relo gives us the opportunity.
They want to eliminate them.
Exactly. And Relo gives us the opportunity to bond together as a team, the realtors and the loan officers, and outpower them.
I like the way you put that, outpower them, because that's the truth. And that's really where it is right now, because it's that entrepreneurial spirit that we're having to fight for, right? Exactly. This is our careers. This is our livelihood. I'm unemployable. Like I'm unemployable. Like I want to be able to work when my clients need me to work. I don't want to have to show up at 9 o'clock and then be done at 5 when my clients need me at 6, right?
Yeah, I was on the plane flying back from. I flew from Dallas to Orlando and then Orlando to Puerto Rico, and we sat next to a lady named Lori, and she is a real estate agent, 18-year real estate agent. And we were talking, and she said, oh yeah, I heard about EXP, and I'm like, we're just talking, and what do you do? She goes, oh, I don't know if I want to tell you. I'm like, no, tell me. She's like, I work for Redfin. I'm like, what? What are you doing there? 18 years of experience.
She knows.
So she goes, well, during COVID, she goes, my business dropped, so I went to work for Redfin. She goes, but what I do is I write cash offers to buy people's houses.
Mm-hmm.
So she is literally she writes 10 to 15 contracts a day and trying to convince people to give them their house. So, and there's no.
Well, we can do that. We can do that here with AmeriFirst.
But the trading part. Now, this is the sad part. I was kind of drilling her. I said, well, so how much of value are you really giving them? She goes, well, we give them a really good offer to start. Then after we do the inspections, we hit them for, the stuff that needs to be repaired and this and that. And she goes, really by the time it's all said and done, it could be 85% of real value.
Right.
And when they sell it, they don't get any of the profit. They don't get any.
Oh, no, none. And y'all do that. Y'all give them a portion of the profits if it comes in higher than what was expected. Yes, and so I think that's a win-win because you have the sellers that are motivated to, to try to get more money out of the house.
Correct. And then, I like the fact that if you have an FHA buyer trying to buy another home, we can't do the cash buy, but we still do the trade. So we can still take their own home and trade.
Okay.
Where most people won't do that. So because there's no really a flip rule. They're just buying a house for the first time. But now you have somebody's contingency going. Makes a huge difference.
I love that.
So,
okay, so do you know how many Relo agents we have right now?
I have no
licensed Relo agents.
You probably know more than I do.
I want to guess that we're over 100. We had over 100.
That are licensed?
We're like at the very beginning.
Yes. That are licensed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just starting out.
It's such a great opportunity. Will you text Renee? Because I don't want to bug her. Will you bug her?
What do you want me to tell her?
Just ask her how many licensed Relo agents we have.
I have no idea. Let's see. If she'll respond. woman's so busy.
So you've got so many loans going through right now. Your team is kicking Katush. Everybody's COVID free. And y'all are kicking Katush, taking names. Jamie is like helping people, like getting their loans in. She's in what states now?
Oh my
Working
God,
on
I know.
Louisiana.
She's got a bunch of states under her right now. And then I'm in the process of getting licensed in several states. By the end of this week, I'll probably be, I'll probably add another 8 to 10 states to my license. So I've been
Wow.
working, since I've been here, I get up real early. I'm able to knock out some CEs and do stuff early in the morning. I mean, 5:30 in the morning, it's bright as could be. I mean, my window faces the ocean on the east side of an island. I have big curtains. It doesn't matter. Beam
That
right
makes
in
me
the eye.
happy. That makes me so happy because I like to get up early. I'm excited that we can chat early because, because I feel like sometimes we hold each other a little bit of accountable.
Exactly. And we all need an accountability partner. We really do. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Sometimes you kind of get in the weeds of doing stuff and you forget where your goals are. And it's good to
Right.
have an accountability partner that says, hey, wait a minute. Remember, we're shooting for this.
Right.
This is just,
That's
mush
just
we're going
junk.
through. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you got to keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the focus. You gotta look
Because
at the numbers.
especially as entrepreneurs, because I was talking to a brand new agent yesterday and she's brand new. And I was like, listen, you're going to do a lot of little things that don't make you money, right? Don't get bogged down in the little things that doesn't actually get you your ultimate goal, right? Of closing 12 transactions, right? That is 100% lead generation. And I feel that's exactly like the reload program. Like sometimes we get bogged down on all the other stuff when really our main focus here at Reload to really take advantage of the opportunity that Reload offers is to invite.
Yeah.
Invite.
And some will, some won't. So who cares? Somewhere,
No,
somewhere.
I do. I want everybody, because here's the thing. Lewis, you know this about me, and I struggle with that, right? I'm the one that picks up 2 puppies on the side of the road, right? Did you want to say something? Okay. I'm the one that picks up 2 puppies on the side of the road. I want everybody to win. And it hurts my heart.
I know. I'm the
know?
same way. I get emotionally. When someone tells me, "Oh, this person said yes, and then now they decided no," it just breaks my heart. I'm like, "What? Like, what do you like?" I go into like overdrive. Like, okay, how do we fix this? How do we do it? But
I'm okay if somebody has a different goal. I'm okay if they have a different goal. What I don't like is when they set a goal and they give up on their goal. That breaks my heart. So because a lot of times, if anybody's read The Tipping Point, right?
You're maybe one little ounce, one little decision to everything explodes. And I've noticed that when you make a decision in life that you're going to do something, everything gets in the way. Everything kind of just like gets everywhere, like messes you all up. And
what you focus on expands. Yeah, what you focus on
how
expands.
focused you are to get to where you need to be. Because that's happened to me a lot of times. I'm like, my God, why is this happening? Why that? Why'd the power go out? Why is my phone dead? All these things happened last night. And I texted you. What did I text you? I said, I got to go put on my big boy pants and get on the call,
I'll see you. Right? Yeah. And I
had to remember the goal. I had to remember the focus.
Right. All of us are like that. All of us are. And the thing is, everybody has, if they want, everybody can come up with an excuse. Right? Yep. Tony Robbins, but you just got to, but the thing is, you can instantly change your state. Bam. Right? And just make a decision that you're going to move forward.
Yep, that's right.
So I heard Gene, he was saying, write down, huge goals in your handwriting, piece of paper, keep it with you.
Yeah,
I haven't done that.
Can
you hold me accountable to that? I need to do that by Friday.
Yeah, you got to write anything that you have a massive passive goal that you want to achieve. You got to write it down.
In my handwriting.
You got to put it on paper.
And I have to keep it with me.
Yeah, and you put it right, and every time you're feeling like, pull it out. Oh, this is where I'm going.
Oh yeah, and he said, tell everybody who will support you. And the
They're not the
Debbie
ones that won't.
Downers, the poo-poo heads who want to poo-poo everything, because usually they're not just poo-pooing your idea, they poo-poo everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
don't tell them, don't talk to them, but talk to the people who are going to support your hopes and dreams. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, somebody is going to do it.
Yeah, don't tell Uncle Harry.
I don't know who that is.
Somebody will get that. That's an old motivational tape from years ago.
Yeah.
Don't tell Uncle Harry.
But at the end of the
Always
day,
put you down.
you know, what do they say? Somebody's going to do it. It might as well be us. Might as
You
well
and
be
me.
you and me. You and
Let's
me.
knock it out of the park.
I know. Well, you got me a room in Puerto Rico.
I'm ready.
I know. Right now I'm sitting in front of a cemetery.
I told you not to mention that, and you did it anyway.
I'm in a chapel, an old chapel, an old
Okay,
church
that's better.
next to the cemetery.
Some spirits are going to be hanging out, coming out behind your ears here in a second.
I know, that's okay. Hey, those people were fighters. The people from this is a historical cemetery. Those people
Oh,
were
okay.
fighters. They had something to fight for. They had purpose, right? There was no excuses.
It's true.
No excuses. And we got to take on that. Well, I know you've got 100 things that you're accomplishing today to win
at
your
least.
day.
At
And it's
least.
so exciting. And I know you got your team on point with all the loans. You're just in the process of building the business and supporting us in building our Relo as well. So I really appreciate you
Oh, it's
doing
gonna-
that. I
It's going to
appreciate
get
you reaching out.
exciting and exciting every day. It's getting more and more
Yeah.
exciting.
Oh, can you tell us the perfect way to do a three-way call before we go, and then we're going to end it?
The best way to do a three-way call is to send me a text. Give me a couple of time slots that we know or that you're available, and then I can pick one and say, hey, I'm good at that time, and then we're good to go.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to do it. Like figure out, hey, I'm available at 1, 3, and 4, and then I can look at my calendar and go, hey, okay, I'm good at 4, and then go.
Okay.
For it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way. Give me a couple of time slots. Because if you
Okay.
say, hey, I'm going to do a 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I already have a Zoom meeting or I'm already doing an
Right.
application, and oh my God,
I
sorry.
know.
So
So
give
the
me
best way-
2 or 3
Give
times.
you 2 or 3 times. So for me, I'm a little bit different. For me, I'm like, send me a text, copy the other person, edify me, edify the other person on a 3-way text, right?
Always edify. Always edify.
Yeah, always edify. And what does edify mean, Louis?
To me, it's you're gonna tell the person that you're about to speak to about this person what you know about them, how what they've accomplished, what they've done, what their goals are, it could be
How
all kinds of
great and
different
wonderful they are, right?
Like with
If you're gonna
Bettina,
talk
it's
about-
like if I'm gonna do a 3-way call and Bettina's gonna be the person that's gonna be speaking, I'm gonna say, I've been working with Bettina since 2007. Her and her husband Juan are amazing. He's an ex-professional soccer player. Bettina's an incredible realtor and a master negotiator. She cares about her clients. She has this huge heart, and she just goes the extra mile. She's one of these people that does whatever it takes to make it happen. She's a tremendous mentor. Tremendous mentor. Hey, Joe, I want you to meet Bettina. And then when I do that, I mute. I will not say another word on that 3-way conversation until Bettina asks me to say something. Because now it's Bettina's time to ask the questions, to get to know that person and find out what their goals are. I'm out.
Mhm.
And at first, that was very hard for me many years ago. I was mute.
Now Louis is like, mute, get work done. He's happy. So
Oh yeah, I do. I
I've
start doing all kinds of stuff and listening, but I'm just saying that.
learned a lot. I want you to know how much I've learned on 3-way calls with you. So like when I get people on a 3-way call with you and I get to listen, I get to learn so much. And I really appreciate what I've been able to learn on those 3-way calls. I
And
tend to
that's
call
helped this
people right
business.
away.
This any type of business you're going to build, Relo, EXP, whatever you're doing, the third party
Real estate.
validation makes a huge difference on people making a decision.
So if you're serious about growing your Relo downline, or if you're thinking about wanting to do it possibly, I highly recommend the book GoPro.
GoPro. I have that book. Yeah, I didn't bring it with me though. I'm reading the morning book that you gave me,
Good morning.
and I'm also reading Joel Osteen's one of Joel Osteen's book right now. So those are the two
Good.
books I brought with me. I just love
All right.
Joel. 'Cause he's got a very positive outlook on everything.
So, hey, go kick Katush and then go jump in the ocean, and I will visit with you soon. I know. All right. Ava's like, Mom, I don't want to be in your background. I'm like, it's fine. Welcome to my home.
I know you love your home, and I know you want it to be even smaller. But
I do.
32 feet is not. I mean, you should go smaller.
I
I
On
know
my
you want like a
trips-
22 foot.
Well, on trips like this where it's just me and Ava, like we don't need it. But when there's 8 of us, this is a perfect size for like 6 to 8 of us.
Maybe.
I love it. It's about my success. So my success is doing
Exactly.
it. You know, this is my
Some of us
success.
had bigger dreams and visions. I started dreaming about RVs when I was like 21 years old. So it's like,
I know you like the big, huge buses. I also like
Ours-
going off-roading. So, and camping like in a hammock or like off grid.
that's awesome. We need
So-
we need to go one day. I'll take the RV, or you take your RV, I'll take the T-Rex, and we go off-roading somewhere.
Okay.
I have a 4-seater T-Rex. It's a blast.
I would love that.
Put the cooler in the back trunk and go.
Oh, the cooler and you drive. Yes. It just got
Still be in the
better.
back seat.
All right. I'll
Hey, we
see
don't
ya.
roll over. All right, later,
All
guys.
right,
See you
bye.
next week.
And